First, we have the pinna, which is the outer ear and lobe. Then there's the auditory canal, which channels sound waves to the eardrum. So if you're at a concert, it would channel the singer's voice towards the eardrum. And the eardrum is a thin membrane that vibrates when a sound, like music, hits it. The hammer feels the vibrations and sends them to the inner ear. The anvil also feels the vibrations and sends them to the inner ear along with the stirrup. Damage to any three of these can cause conduction hearing loss. The cochlea is a part of the inner ear. It's a coiled, bony, fluid-filled tube which sound waves trigger nerve impulses. Damage to the cochlea's receptor cells can cause sensorineural hearing loss. Then there's the auditory, and then
The cochlea is part of the inner ear, a coiled, bony, fluid-filled tube which sound waves trigger nerve impulses. Damage to the cochlea's receptor cells can cause sensorineural hearing loss. Hair cells are sensory receptors in the inner ear that detect sound and head motion to begin the process of hearing and balance control. The basilar membrane is vibrating fluid in the cochlea that moves hair cells. The basilar membrane, which is the inner lining of the cochlea.
The thalamus is a mass of gray matter lying between the cerebral hemispheres on either side of the third ventricle. It relays sensory information and acts as a center for pain perception. So in hearing, it would relay sensory information to the auditory cortex, which is part of the temporal lobe that processes auditory information and other it is part of the auditory system performing basic and higher functions in hearing, such as possible relations to language switching. The temporal lobe lays beneath the temples and includes areas concerned with understanding speech. So in a concert, it would be responsible for understanding the words in a song.